morning, welcome back. We are now being joined by Catherine Strange, our lovely field entertainer here.
I love Catherine.
Yes, we do.
I love
you too, Sue.
I love being here. Love being here. And we're going to talk about easy things today.
I love these colors.
Always
Isn't it great? Wow, especially with this weather we got yesterday. It's so wonderful. Really kicks it off.
And she's got the hazelnut candles going here. It smells so fall.
Right.
Goes right along with the weather.
And that's what I wanted to talk about. We are hearing a lot from people saying, you know, you make it look so easy, but there's still some people out there that aren't trying it themselves. So I wanted to tell you some tips that, you know, this season we've got, 60 days? I mean, through Thanksgiving that we can decorate for fall. It's not like Christmas where after Thanksgiving we've only got 3 weeks to keep our decorations up. So get in there, start playing with things that are very accessible. We've got the things you need to kind of remember is apples.
Okay, you have some over
Have
there.
apples. There's that urn we bring we try to bring very often. Now that is a rosemary plant in there that just can't get started. It won't get going. So I've just put apples around it. I've taken that grapevine wreath that we use a lot. Now you can buy that in a wreath and cut it up, and you can see how I've got it swagged around there. Or you can actually buy it in almost a long swag type material.
Go to the nursery and get that kind of
You
stuff.
can get there or at your craft supply store and do things like this. And I've just stuck a crepe myrtle branch in there, which you can't tell right now. But watch it. Crepe myrtle you will be able to use throughout the season. It'll start turning reds and oranges and yellows. Right. And everyone has them in our yard pretty much.
She's been in the neighbor's yard.
Those are our yard. That's right.
Oh, you got it out of your yard.
Right. Okay. And then we've got, leaves, fall leaves. Now, it won't be long before we can cut some of these things out of our yards or our neighbor yards. These are real leaves that have been dyed in glycerin. And then I just take it. They are. They're real. No.
I did too.
Those are actually real.
Right. And I use silk on my front door. I think we've got a picture that shows my front door during the fall.
Yeah, let's look at that.
That you can use all these different things. That's my front door. And not today, but this is a picture out of the book. But see how we've taken the candelabras out and we brought them onto the porch, ferns that are always there, and then thrown the gourds around. And I do use silk on my doors, and those are actually silk gourds that are out front. They wouldn't have to be, but those are silk gourds.
Oh, lovely.
And right inside the door, if you were looking, you could see an arrangement like this. Now here we're taking a tip from the falling leaves, and we've taken this easy table arrangement for entertaining. We've thrown throws and just off your
See grapes there.
right, and grapes, and you've got fall colored candies, then crackers, and this is a very easy recipe.
What is that, cream cheese?
Always a hit. Brie, buy it just
okay.
like that, and then you take pecans and you take your ice cream syrup, and either like this or you get it in a jar. This is caramel. And you pour it over, and you do want caramel, and then people just cut right off of that onto their crackers or on their bread. And it's very good. Green apples. It's great with green apples. So, right here we've gone this fall, so we've gone into nuts. Now, I've used all these little leaf containers that I've kind of collected over the years. Very inexpensive. Some I got for 50 cents. Some I got for $12. And I've just put them almost in the same feeling as if the leaves were falling. So take cues off of things. Now, another item for fall, nuts. Nuts are great, and I use that term loosely around here on this set. But anyway, look at what we've done here. You can throw nuts around here if you wanted to, just on this display. But here I've just taken, and I think we've got a shot. It was shot.
These are chestnuts, right?
Right, these are chestnuts.
Yeah,
now, the second shot we've got, I think, to show you, we've got a picture of this leaf falling display. See how that?
Beautiful.
Now, that's actually leaves out of the yard.
No, that's in the book. Too,
That,
right?
right, it's in the
Fearless
book.
Entertainment, that people can go online.
Right, in art. And if you go to the next shot, shot number 3, we've got a close-up of how you can just put your food on your leaves.
That's inviting.
The only thing I feel missing is a turkey. It almost feels like Thanksgiving.
You've been eating already.
I'm very tempted, quite frankly.
And then if we go to shot number 4, you'll see a close-up of that cheese that we were looking at.
Oh, there it is. Right.
And then the next shot, it's going to show you going into the nuts, which I'm going to show you this little arrangement right here. We've got little vases. You can use anything. I'm using the vases we're in the shot. We filled it up with nuts. Take some flowers, and you stick it in there.
And the other end?
And there you go. So that is how you use that. Now birds is another thing we we can go into.
That's bird seed in there, right?
Right, filled it up with
Very
birdseed, took some of these dried pieces of limelight hydrangea out of my yard, got stuck in
Sure
there,
that in your
dried,
yard?
yep,
That's
dried this
great.
cover,
You notice she
sticks,
emphasized that.
right, pheasant feathers, sticking with the birds, and then a little fake bird, and then,
And the candles just add
Right.
extra to all of this.
right, and that's the scented candles, the hazelnut, I put nuts around
It
here,
smells good too.
and then for this, see, you could make this, take this through holiday, Christmas, you could go ahead and put more of the gold pheasant feathers, and then we've gone into the gourds.
All the gourds.
All the wonderful
You said later
gourds.
you can use them for other things, right?
Right, now
Soups
these-
and all that stuff.
Correct, and these will live till, they stay good till February, not that you need them that long, but you don't have to worry about them rotting.
All right, perhaps we'll have you back a little later.
Oh, great, so we want to go into more
Like these
detail.
gourds and pumpkins will come out.
They are fun.
We have to take a break, but we're going to be back. Rex will have the weather in just a little.
All right.